Welcome back to the channel, Super Snails and or Birds. Um, this is the day after the mid-month push. I made a couple mistakes. I guess, yeah, yeah. I wouldn't call them mistakes. I would call them I forgot to put certain things where they needed to be put. So yeah, I guess they would. Whatever. Um, so this is what I went ahead and literally just today, like my brain is melted because I just put in so much what do you call it? I just removed it completely. I'm actually gonna go ahead and copy and paste the museum code. So if you guys are like want to look at it and be like, hey, I think you could have done better. These all these relics that are in here, I put because they either had damage or they had high, like really high effect, like 2, 3, 400 faith, civilization, whatever. Maybe I can hit a rush for something else and KO it when we go back into the rift. Also last night, because on Discord, some of the guys, told me that I wasn't using the what do you call it, the snail, the golden snail. I went ahead and stopped my what do you call it, my exploration, and I placed it in there so that I could go ahead and like. I didn't really lose that much time, and my time machine should have produced enough time to be able to fast forward this. Yeah, we're fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and push this. I kept the same loadout, so let me go ahead and check the same loadout real quick, just to show you guys where I'm at. 555 3 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, and then these guys right here, and then we're still here. We look good because we're in zombie form, though I really should start working on my dragon form. I got the spark. I got this guy right here, the golden, and then I got the cosmos because we do have, whoops, because we do have the we have Jesus Christ, we have the effect check for the M bug. We have the weakness of the M bug, so we should be fine here to send it with what we have. I can show you guys what my snail looks like right now. I'm hitting for 309 in the rift because of all the buffs and stuff like that. I got the 2 mil what is it, HPs, and then some defense in the rush. The rush is like a little bit over half, so that's pretty good. And then yeah, I can't click on anything else. Like yeah, I can. Okay, so here we're looking at 85% crit. We should be doing pretty good. 125, that's actually good. Life rate is almost 40%. Life effect is, whatever. 5 dodge, doesn't matter. 5% is probably not even going to come in and it's not even going to do anything. Hit doesn't matter. Damage reduction does matter, and crit reduction does not matter. We got a lot of like damages here. Oh, yesterday on the Discord, Toaster on Toaster on our Discord mentioned, and he actually had a really good insight that if you have like a percent weapon that gives you like fire damage or something like that, when you're putting points into your elemental damages right here, you can actually focus on the one that like is highest. Now they also said that you could like put X amount of points, because I believe these are eventually going to go to 80 or 800. So when they go into 800, then you can stop. You can kind of go like 800 all right. So like when this one goes to like 800,000, you can stop. You can go to this one, 800,000, stop. This one, and then just start putting more points into the one that has like a percent. Like if you have a weapon that says gain 2% more fire damage, right? You can go into putting more intel into the fire damage one, because you're just going to get more bang for your buck because you have a percent something there. So I thought that was interesting. As good intel. I didn't I didn't even process that because I was thinking, poison damage is something that probably a lot of people don't have defenses for, but you also have a benefit of getting something from those percent weapons. I don't know. I don't know what they are. It could be a relic. It could be something out there right now that it's escaping my memory. But the fact that that is good intel, I think is good. I think that's good intel, regardless. So that was my rant on that. And the guys really like let me know like, hey, you dropped the ball on some things. So I'm going to like I said, I went ahead and addressed my museum situation, so that now my museum is only damaged for the most part, and like I said, only effect checks. A lot, whatever I could find. Again, my brain hurts because I'm just so freaking tired of just looking at that shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put a fire point. That's fine because fire's fine. Fire is probably one of the highest ones, like especially if you're in like the dragon form and you have the dragon weapon. One of the dragon weapons gives you like a lot of fire. I think the chucks might even give you fire. I can't remember, but there's a lot of weapons that give you a shitload of fire, and that's probably why my snail has a shitload of fire. This guy right here, the M bug. We were close yesterday, so hopefully we can knock his ass out. I want to see a nice barrage. I want to see a good chunk. That's not a good chunk. I want to see like half his HP just go down. Okay, bang, bang. That's a good crit. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. What? I don't crit at the end. Oh, son of a 85%, and that 15% said, "Hey, dog, I saw you got some speed ups. I want you to spend them things." Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, that hurts my feelings. That really does. But I do have another day, so I'm actually gonna go in. I want to see if I can smash the end bug again because reason being is that once I swap over my gear, it's going to be some time, a couple more weeks before I can go ahead and get them back. So I might as well do it now. Cut into some of the time for that for the end of month push. This is my 74, my 47, my 74, what do you call it? Hitman. He is pretty strong. He's a pain in the ass. I think I get him to like round 9 or 10. On this, so most likely I won't probably still be able to beat him, but I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. This does not look that crazy. 7, I like to see 6. I'm a huge fan of seeing like 6 or 7 when it comes to, am I close to like, killing him? that would be fantastic if I just get him right now though. At least something would be appreciated here. We don't have his weakness, so I should have probably gone mirror. But I knew that. I fucking knew that. Oh my god. I'm so tired. My brain is so tired. The museum kicked my ass. I undid everything and I searched through everything. Like my eyes are on fire. And yeah, god. I am in a shame. But then again, there's a possibility I wasn't gonna beat him. Again, I feel more comfortable with a 6 on that, so whatever. These guys right here, let me see if I can just beat them. I don't have the weakness, so I just literally learned that lesson to like not literally learn, not just now. I've known that lesson. It's just my brain peters off and it just like says whatever. So let's see if we can knock this guy out. Fourth wall breaker. Fourth wall breaker is taking some damage. And it's not letting me fast forward, so I got a nice pull. I got a good suck. Wow. Okay, I must have missed a couple sucks on that because what? All right, the Hawks. These are the Eagles. If you guys have ever heard Hotel California, there's a reference to the Eagles, but they're called the Hawks. It's pretty cool. I like that. I thought that was hilarious. And the Eagles are pretty strong, so hopefully they'll give me a shot here to punt them. I mean, it looks good. It looks like the first 3 rounds, it looks really good, and then like that dumb fourth wall breaker beat my ass. What a nice surprise! There's no doubt that you performed a great song. Well, we're off to the dark desert highway for our next performance. On the dark desert highway. Yeah, I love that song. So. I actually put him up too, the agent. I wanted to see if I can fight him too, just because I rarely ever fight him. I don't have his weakness, and he does crit, so I didn't know he did crit, so I'm going to go ahead and swap this out for crit reduction, because we want to reduce some of that. And then we can fight him because I do have the mirror on. If we get this, that would be nice. More white tadpoles every time we beat somebody. Again, this guy's really freaking strong, though. He's got a 600k attack, and I have 2 million. So most likely I don't kill him unless I just body him. And the truth is, I'm probably not. I just wanted to see if I could do some damage. I like my progress. Like, I usually just snitch. Whenever I see him, I usually just snitch. Yeah, he's still wow. Okay, all right. It's gonna be a long time for that guy. So yeah. So that's that. I'm gonna go back to the gastric pouch just to give him one more shot. I'm gonna try again. This guy is still very like he's so healthy, dude. He's 14 million HP. Why do these guys have so much HP? And yeah, this is. I mean, I have his weakness. That's the only good thing about this fight. Yeah, he's gonna beat my ass. I already saw that initial hit. That initial hit's just too damn good. He's very strong, very strong. And then so that should be all I could do from the outside as far as attacking. So I'm gonna, like I said, I gotta try this again because I needed a crit. I really didn't want to spend a lot of speed ups to get there. That'd be great if I can go ahead and like hit the little thing, and instead of saying like 1 hour speed per area and then do the whole thing, that'd be great if I can go ahead and like add how many hours I want to like speed up. Oh, that would be some quality of life QC play. Please, that would be amazing. I'm just gonna go ahead and get damage. Because again, that's what we're here for. Let me see if any of my temporal drifters got a little stronger. They did, but they didn't like. They're not gonna give me damage. The damage I need. So damage reduction. Am I? No, I don't need damage reduction. I actually need damage. I need damage. And because again, this is like the last time. I'm pretty sure this is it. If I fail, I'll get them at the end of the month. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to eke out because if I don't pull a good shot here with RNG, right? If RNG doesn't play its role, if it 85%, if I don't get 3 crits off the bat, back to back, then I basically fail. So that's a crit. I'll take that. That's another crit. We take that, and then we really need this last one to be a crit. Okay, that was. The trifecta, guys. The trifecta. We needed that 15% last round. Oh my god, it came in hot, bro. He was so mad. Like, no, I'm more important than everything than the 85%. Move, stand aside. Okay, so yeah, we got him. We did it. So that makes me feel good because I think it was last push. We didn't do so good either. I think we were having a hard time over here, and then our progress within that time frame, we actually were able to, push Super or whatever, Skyman, whatever the fuck is his name, Flying Man, and we got to this point, so that's not too bad. Most likely, a lot of things helped out. I'm sure a lot of it was like the advice that I got from Discord. Discord was like, "Hey guys, hey buddy, why don't you go ahead and put the the golden snail in, and why don't you do this other stuff?" And yeah, that's what I should have done. By the way, if you guys ever get this guy and he ever asks you to give him a review, always give him a 0. Unfortunately, even though he gives you like cool stuff or whatever, and he seems like a nice guy. He'll fight. You can fight him, and then you can take his soul and take his shit. If you give him a 0, he'll get mad at you. He'll just come at you, and it's funny because every time he comes at you, I picture him like I'm so mad, like really like coming after you, and you're like this little tiny snail, and you just like start punching him or bumping into his like body or whatever, and this little like delivery guy falls down on his feet, and he's like, "What the hell's going on?" And all of a sudden the snail just starts like gnawing at his leg and then slowly like devouring. He's like, "Ah, I'm sorry," and until like the snail is like, "Rah." It's so gross. That's what I imagine. It's so bizarre. Congratulations on your latest victory. You now are a big name in the industry. Legendary bands know you. I have no interest in fame, but in rewards. Yes. What do we have? We want some rewards. Fama. I don't need the fama. Okay. Another legendary band just contacted me. They also will. Oh God, man. All right. Whatever. I guess yeah, sure. All right. So he gives me stuff, and then we take it. This is fine, right? We'll take that. Goodies, right? So now I have to go back and go into the museum, take everything apart because we're going to be exploring. Oh, look at this! This is a rock band. What? The Rolling Stones. Oh, that makes so much sense. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh my God. I don't listen to the Rolling Stones. Probably never. They weren't of my generation. The Rolling Stones. The Eagles only because of my uncle, and then before that the Beatles. I don't care about the Beatles. Weren't into the Beatles. And then I don't remember the other bands prior to that. Guns N' Roses was one of them too. Guns N' Roses, not into them either. So a lot of these metaphors, I mean, not metaphors, but like a lot of these characters here, I do understand them, but music I just never really got into. I am done here. The day is done. We can fight them. We can just whatever. They're here, right? I don't really care what they got to say because most likely I'm not going to beat them. I need the mirror because I don't have their weakness. So let's go ahead and properly attack them with intent to kill, right? We don't want to give them intent to fluff, to just be like, we can't win. No, we gonna try it at least. We gonna get the Rolling Stones out. But I mean, I had a hard time with the Eagles, so I don't. Yeah, that's a huge chunk. Hold up, hold up, hold up. There you go. Pull. Nice little suck. I would need to just completely drain every single time we attack. Yeah, they win. They win this. It was close, but we would have to like pull. Maybe if I got like my more gear to level 5 or whatever. But yeah, I got a lot of rearranging. I got a lot of things to like undo. Come here, back to this guy right here, and then just swap over all my things. I was told not to spend too many of these, so I'm just gonna like wait for a little bit because Lotto 3 apparently there's gonna be some relics that boost the income for that or whatever, or not the income, but like the speed or something like that. I don't know. I don't know, but I will wait. I will wait because April is gonna be supposedly it's gonna be a pretty big month. I've already chosen Daily Chan's video. I already know what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna try to see if I can go into the future and help us out. Is what I'm gonna try to do. I don't know if it's gonna meet anyone's expectations, but I will be looking at his video. And like I said, I already picked it out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. That's coming tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and just do what I gotta do here. And I hope you guys enjoyed. We got the end bug. Let's come in here. Let's give you guys. Let's end bug. May it rest in peace. See you guys on the next one. Peace.